Beautiful today. Oh, sun's not fully up yet. And I'm not fully awake yet. But I'm here. Oh, that's such a long time. After I had a full belly, I went to sleep and slept. It helps. I got to thinking every conversation I had or overheard yesterday is about stabbing or beating or shooting somebody. And I think the goal is to make me afraid, and I'm just not. I'm just not. I know what it is, and I know why they do it, because I lived with it for so long, and this is the anniversary of my friend getting murdered. And, today. And I can't make anybody make good choices. I can't make anybody not be abusive, not mistreat me or other people. You know, I can give suggestions. I can beg. I can plead, but people are only going to change if they want to. And I know that they're doing it because they're afraid. Because they did a bunch of shit and they're about to get in trouble for it. So they want me to be afraid or feel guilty. And I just don't. I didn't do anything wrong. I never did anything wrong here. It'd be different if I had. And I may have handled things not in the way I would want to. But I know it's just to try to get me to come out of myself. Or get me to be angry. Or get me to feel how they feel. And, while I empathize with everybody's struggles, I don't condone violence. I don't condone manipulation and gaslighting and abuse. I just don't. And I know that we didn't deserve it. We didn't deserve any of it. And I'm not gonna, not gonna participate in that. And I'll be happy to, talk to people about other things, but that shit isn't gonna work. And it all goes in cycles. They do. First they pretend like they're your friend, and then they do some fuck shit once they get in there, and then it's the talk of violence, what they do to rats around here, all that shit, and it's real loud and boisterous, and it's like, okay, alright, I know, but again, a rat is somebody that was involved in the plot. Usually, if you commit a crime against somebody else, that would be the victim, and a victim talking about what you did to them is different than somebody riding on the process or the plot. That would be somebody that was involved, telling on everybody that was, I've been around the block before. I know I don't look like it, but my friend that was murdered was a plug, if you will, and a cook of a fine trucker accessories. And so I know I don't look like what I've been through, but I have been through a lot. I have been around the block before. You guys you just have a different accent than what I'm used to. I mean, really. Like, I've seen people get the hell beat out of them with baseball. You don't know what I've been through just because I look or dress a certain way, and that's the problem, is that a lot of you get discriminated against based on the way you look, or how much money you have, or, superficial, shallow things, right? And just because I dress a certain way, or put makeup on, or do my hair a certain way, and it's different than everybody else, does not mean I haven't been through anything. Just like you guys. Just because the way you look, or the way you dress, or the way you grew up, it doesn't mean that you're not capable of either great things or terrible things. Doesn't mean you haven't been through anything because of the way you look. And you discriminated against me based on shallow, superficial things and decided to make choices that were detrimental to you based on looks alone or hearsay. Never bothered to get to know me. You don't know what I've been through. I've been through things. And I've lived around people just with different accents my whole life. So I know the game. I know the rules. I just left it there because I didn't want to play anymore. And when you get dragged back into it, you don't forget how to play. You just didn't want to play. You didn't sign up for the competition. Other people signed up for you, and when other people sign up for a game or a competition for you without your permission, doesn't mean you forgot the rules, doesn't mean you forgot how to play, it just means you didn't want to. And when your child and their safety is concerned, when your stability, your sustenance, when all the things that you fought so hard to keep or to gain are taken from you because people wanted to play games without your permission, it doesn't mean you forgot how to play. It just means you didn't want to. You didn't want to get dragged into it. But when you get dragged into it by God, you didn't forget how to play. You're going to play until you get back what's yours. I mean, it's the same concept that you guys are all talking about when you're talking about shooting or beating or killing, stabbing somebody. You don't want your stability taken away. You don't want your children to not have. So why the fuck would you think that I would? Because of the way I look. And you doing this to me based on the way I look without bothering to get to know me proves to me, because I'm a pattern recognizer, that you've done this to other people, that you do this to people. And that's something with my sense of justice I'm not going to tolerate. I'm going to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Because I do believe you need to get your own shit. You need to work hard for your own shit. And you can try to make me feel bad all you want to, and call me lazy, and call me, stupid. I know what the fuck's going on. I know what's wrong with my body. I know what my issues are. I don't need anybody telling me, especially the people that have blocked those things from me. Like when somebody has literally purposely blocked me from being able to have jobs or money or transportation, and then spreading around rumors that I'm lazy. Get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? Shut up. No, I'm not. You are. You are. Especially the ones that stole from me. You are. And I know everybody knows everybody. You get that. I came from a place where everybody knows everybody. Everybody's connected to everybody. It's the same everywhere, and that's cool. But here's something I would like to, just from my old age, just because you know people doesn't mean that you should do whatever as a favor for whoever you know. Because you may have known them their whole life, but it doesn't mean that they won't betray you. It doesn't mean they won't lie to you to get you to do things. Not everybody's good. Whether you're related to them by blood. Trust me. Trust me on that one. Your own blood will fuck you over for a dime. It doesn't mean if you grew up with them from childhood. If you're doing something that they are jealous of or they want, they can fuck you over, So just be careful about the company you keep. They can make or break you. And if you want more out of this life than just this, and choose the company that you admire, that you look up to, that you want to be like. Not people that just are like the circumstances you're already in. You know what I mean? Like, before I did a lot of work on myself to heal, I spent a lot of time with people who would do anything for money or for clout or had those connections or whatever. But they weren't necessarily good people. They weren't people I admired or looked up to. They were people I should have been afraid of, that I should have been more cautious around talking about my dreams and goals and ambitions, because they would try to ruin those things for me. So in all of this, I learned to be more observant and less open, and to try to hang around people that I admire genuinely, that are doing things that I want to do, or are inherently like I want to be. Because you also you tend to start picking up the habits of the people that surround you, and you want those to be good habits, not bad ones. And if you want more, you gotta be more. You gotta do more. You can't just take it from other people. I believe that anybody can do and be anything, but you gotta do the work on yourself. And you can't be or do anything that somebody else is already doing. You can mold yourself, you can take little attributes of what they're doing, but you can't be somebody else. You can't take somebody else's mission or journey or because it's for them. God gives each and every one of us individually. It's like fingerprints. We've got different missions, different ambitions, different goals, different talents, and you can't do or try to take from somebody else, because it will be taken from you. It's how karma works. You cannot dish out other people's karma, whether you like them or not. Now, I'm just not participating in the drama, and I think you're not used to that, and that's okay. Change is good. But I know the game, and I know the cycles, and I know that I'm supposed to be, but I'm just not at this point, because I can see through everybody, and I can see through to what's inside, and why everyone does what they do. It doesn't mean I forgive it. It doesn't mean that I condone it, but it does give me a little insight into why. But I'll never fully understand, because I'm not an abusive person, and I understand that if you want somebody to do something, this isn't the way to get them to do it. Withholding shit, being cruel, making them afraid. Like, it does the opposite. It makes them not respect you. If you want people to do things that you want them to do, then you have to be supportive and kind and help them grow. And then they'll naturally want to do the things. Being abusive, withholding, controlling, that will never get you what you want. It may for a short period of time, or it'll never work out the way you want it to. So, okay. I'm gonna go eat a secondhand sandwich now. And, yeah. I know who's doing what. I don't know what the game is. I'm just tired of it. And I see through everybody. I see why they're doing it. Doesn't make it right. And I would have been good to everybody. I really would have. But I'm not going to. I'll remember who took care of me. And who kicked me while I was down through all this. Okay? So you remember that too.